Welcome back to part 2 of the Reading Vlog 2021. Today we're just going to be going over the Saturday at Reading, Sunday at Leeds, and maybe the Sunday too. We'll see. Yeah, I think we'll just smash it all out in one. So, we've been in the site now for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, been the 3 days, so we're feeling a little tender, and we were a little pissed off yesterday with the queuing and the sounds on the radio ones, not the radio one stage, main stage west, the new main stage. So we start the morning out, standard procedure, morning business, and that takes a lot of time in festivals site, like there's a lot that you have to go do. This year, we discovered that going and getting yourself a green juice from the green juice vendor was a game changer, gives your body all the good things you need, and going and get yourself a little bit of breakfast. Perfect. The right decision. So, Saturday morning, we head into the arena, we go and get ourselves a beer, and we go and watch a new little band that I've discovered play their second ever gig. Police Car Collective from Liverpool, I believe.
And Wallows. They recently played at the Lexington with BBC Introducing, and they were featured as the Track of the Week on Radio 1. Please welcome Police Car Collective!
Although, if you would have watched any of this, you would have thought that they were from, like, California or something. Police Car Collective, really cool. If you like people like Wallows, if you like people like Swimmers, they're the guys for you. His weird balaclava thing scared me a little bit, but he was very Kurt Cobain, and I appreciate that. It was at that point that Cam went off to go watch You Me at 6, and here's the thing, right? You go in a group of people, you can't please everyone. Not everyone can go and see everything at the same time, and that is such an important thing to establish in your group dynamic when you go to a festival. If you're going as a two-pair, it's a bit different, unless someone you really want to see is clashing with someone else, in which case both of you, either you're going to have to sacrifice, or you're going to have to go and see someone by yourself and accept it. But when you're in a group, some people are going to want to go see one thing, and other people are going to go see another. I think as long as you're in the arena, that's what matters. So anyway, Cam went off to go watch You Me at 6, and we went off to go and see Kenny Hoopla. Now, Kenny Hoopla was an absolute highlight of the weekend for me, for two reasons. Number one, because it's Kenny Hoopla, and I've been so excited to see him. And number two, because I think 8 of you guys came up and said hello to me during that set. It just justified all of the craziness of making these videos. It was so great to see. And what a set he put on, man. So good. The vibes were great. I think the other thing that this proved to me was that we need another tent that's just slightly bigger that isn't the main stage, or a smaller main stage. There's a whole other video about all the things that didn't work at this year's festival for me, and the other things that I did like that were different this year. One of the biggest things was the dance tent's a dance tent, not a post-punk tent, and so it felt weird. But regardless, it felt nice being in a big tent, and Kenny Hoopla smashed it.
Let's go!
And I don't know if anyone's got any footage. I can't seem to find it anywhere. But when he did that massive backflip, standing backflip, outrageous. Anyway, we went and saw Kenny Hoopla, and what a set he put on. Absolutely brilliant. I really can't wait to see him live again, because that was great. And it was a festival set, so it was short, but I'm looking forward to her debut album. Go and watch the WTF episode if you don't know who I'm talking about, because I went in depth on him. He's amazing. Anyway, following that, we then met up with Cam again, got another beer, and headed straight back to the dance tent again to go watch Alfie Templeman, who again is another one that just put on an amazing show. You know, so cool. Wrong tent, right tent, wrong lineup. He should have been on a different stage in terms of lineup, or there should be a tent for this. I think they need another tent of that size, and then I'll shut the f*** up. That's what needs to happen. Stop. but he was fucking brilliant. Honestly, Alfie Templeman was so much fun. I think he's going to go on to be huge. I think he's on the same Declan McKenna trajectory. And their little cover of Nirvana was very needed. Personally, I would have picked Heart-Shaped Box, but, you know, crowd pleaser. We went to go get another beer and found out that Larry Pink the Human was doing a secret set, which is so exciting, because it's Larry Pink the Human. If you've listened to my podcast at all, I covered Larry Pink in a very early episode. It's Laurie from Slaves, and I can't remember the name of the producer, but it's two guys, and they decided to make score-based music, like film music, that wasn't meant to be performed live. So for them to play it live felt very special. So special that we ended up missing Bieber Doobie, which I know it's a gutter, but I think it felt very special seeing Larry Pink on the introducing stage. Very, very special. Following Larry Pink, we decided to go over to the alternative stage again to go and check out Milton Jones. En route, saw the biggest crowd I've ever seen for Becky Hill. What? Becky Hill's not that big. Not that big. Like, I mean, 18 million monthly listeners isn't a joke, is it? I'll give her that. Fair play, Becky Hill. I was so shocked. I was so shocked at how many people turned up to see Becky Hill. That was a real shocker. And the minute you go over that hill, you can hear anything. It was a complete waste of time. So I think that people need to stop being lazy and just walk around. So anyway, we headed to the alternative stage to go and watch Milton Jones, who destroyed these two lads from Swansea.
This is the joke explaining service.
Absolutely destroyed them. They walked right. Everyone in the alternative stage sits on the floor to chill out and watch some comedy. And these two lads decided to walk right to the front and heckle Milton Jones. Don't do that.
What? Get a haircut. Now you see, I get paid to look stupid.
Just absolutely destroyed. Back to another bar, another beer, head over to Main Stage East, to Main Stage West to go and watch Slow Tie. And Slow Tie was, you know, in 2019 I missed out Slow Tie and I was absolutely distraught because I really wanted to see him and I love him, and I missed him because it was too hot and I was too poor and I was too hungover and jet lagged and all the above. This time that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't, and he was fucking brilliant. Slow Tie brought the energy, man. Just straight energy. All I would say about Slow Tie, and this is nothing to do with Slow Tie at all. Main stage east and main stage west. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. At that time of the year, you know where the sun is going to be in the sky, and during Slow Tie's set, it was right in the wrong spot behind the stage, going straight into your eyes. So you actually couldn't see the stage. Just need to switch them around. Just need to switch them around. That's all. If it would have been over on the other side, no problem at all. And by the time it got to the other 45 minutes later, the sun would have been behind it, or it would have been there for like 5 minutes, and it would have been no problem. It's my only criticism. We then head back to the introducing stage to go check out Masterpiece, who fucking smashed it. And there were like 25 people there. Okay, maybe more than 25, maybe like 45, but still, it wasn't a lot of people, and they were all loving it. That guy is going to be fucking huge. If he continues on his trajectory and just keeps making music and the way he's doing it, he's going to be fucking massive. And he was working with Kelly Okereke in the studio last week, and that excites me. Then straight back over to Main Stage East again. Main Stage West, sorry. Look at these fucking bullshit names. Back over to Main Stage West to go and check out the Wombats, who honestly just smashed it. Like, there are a few bands. What happened in the mid-noughties was that bands went like this. And they got big quick, and then they died away. White Lies, the Maccabees, gone. Block Party, gone. The Kooks, gone. Massive bands. The Vaccine, well, the Vaccine's still around, but you know, they're not as big as they were on album 1 and 2. Very few bands went like this. Boom, down a little bit, and then back up. Like, what? A few years ago when they released Turn, what was that, 2018? That whole album is great, and I was like, oh, the Wombats are really good. And they played in 2019, I was like, fuck, no, they're really good. The 2 new singles they've just put out are really, really good. Like, these guys continue to smash it. I'm going to put it out there. That set should have been the Catfish set. No questions asked. Wombat should have definitely been where Catfish were. They should have headlined. Now, the thing is, they can't now for a couple of years because they've played like the last 4 years on the trot. But what an amazing set they put on. And everyone was loving it. And we were all sobbing because it was just very beautiful to see people like just enjoying music again. I'm not going to lie. I loved it. Here's the other problem, right? To go Wombats 2-Door Cinema Club is one of the most exciting things ever. Like, that is such fucking solid back-to-back. And like, you couldn't get from Wombats over to 2-Door. As soon as Wombats walked off, 2-Door started. So by the time you then go get a beer, by the time you then go and go nip for a wee, get some grub, like 2-Door basically finished. And you're like, oh, we're done now. Like, it's over. So the 2 main stages I struggled with this year a lot, because I get about like, oh, you don't have to have any clashes, but then actually you don't get to see it anyway. I'd rather have clashes. Anyway, here's a lovely video of Lauren dancing to 2-Door, and it was just so joyous. She'll fucking hate me for that. Sorry, bub. Anyway, we hung around for post, and good God, were there a lot of people there. Like, a lot of people there. Look, he's one of the biggest artists in the entire fucking world. Post Malone is the 26th most streamed artist in the world on 44 million average views listens a month. And he's not put out an album since 2019. Although Motley Crue is banging. So, like, look at this. Outrageous. You know, I look at artists and plays. Motley Crue, his most recent record, I was looking at that thinking, oh, it's 107,000 views. No, it's 107 million streams. Then his next biggest record is Congratulations on 1.4 billion. Then Circles on 1.5 billion. Then Sunflower on 2.0 billion. And then Rockstar on 2.2 billion. Like, fuck me. Anyway, he was fucking great. I moved to the front, or towards the front quite a bit of it, but it got very, very, very claustrophobic, and I'm too old for that shit, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're right at the front, but I wasn't, so.
I'll do that and then I'll go.
That's a great photo. Will and I went back, Cam stayed in, and we stood back a little bit, had some room, and listened to the set. Honestly, I was like, I'm really tired, I'm going to go home after the next record. And then I said, I'll tell you what, Will, I really like this song. We'll go home. The next song I don't know or don't want to enjoy, we'll go home. We were there for like, I think we went like 1 or 2 before the end.
So she tired, little money, need that big part. Pull up 20-inch legs like a little toy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the Detroit. G-Wagon, all the housewives fully rolled.
Which is like, okay, I'm done now, I'm tired. But it was so good. Post Malone was just, you know, if you replace the trap beats with like an actual drummer, he'd be a metal guy, he'd be a metal artist. Like, he's through and through a rock star. I think actually, you know, Will brought this up, and I think this is a really important, not an important thing, but an interesting thought. If he had a live band, I think that would elevate him a lot. Like, I think what's great about Post is that he's just this force of loveliness, and he is just a lovely guy with a load of tattoos. But if he had a band, I think his show would be a lot more exciting as well. It was one of my favourite things about Parsley on the next day. So we ended the night. Post Malone, absolutely great. A real shocker of how much I enjoyed him. Sunday has a standard procedure for us. It's about getting your shit packed up early. Unfortunately for me, there's no one I wanted to see on that Sunday early on. I was interested in Bad Boy Chiller Crew, but I wasn't that bothered. So we packed up our tents, we went home, packed up all of our camp, took everything home, bar a duvet. I'm sorry, I know it's really bad to leave things behind, but someone nicked my sleeping bag, so I had to get by a duvet, and I wasn't going to throw it away, so I left it there so that some charitable person could come and take it. The standard procedure is we pack all our shit up, we take it home, we go have a shower, we prep ourselves for the real world, and then we get sad that we miss it, and we go back for the last day. It's the smartest decision ever. It means that then you've got one more day to get everything out your system, but you're also kind of relaxed, and you know you don't have to stress about going home on the Monday. So we head back in about 3 o'clock. The camera.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want, mate.
I fell out of a tree when I was 9 and hurt my foot.
That explains a lot.
What do you want me to say? I'm not vlogging for you, Jack.
And go check out Baby Queen, who I thought was fucking brilliant. She really pushes that boundary between like pop and alt for me, and I think that she is a really interesting musician. She played it really well, and the crowd that turned up was great, and I thought it was lovely to have a Festival Public stage, and I really missed it across this weekend actually, having a Festival Public stage. I thought that it was great having 2 main stages, but not having a pit all the time and a Festival Public stage all the time was I really missed that. Following Baby Queen, we went over to the secret set on the introducing stage, which was Parsaloo, which was fucking great.
5th performance, 3 days, bear with me. They just want your focus and jealousy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy.
He was missing from that bill massively, and it was really weird that he wasn't booked, because I feel like if he was booked in the 1X, he would have headlined it probably, and it would have been a massive turnout. But he played with a full live band, and it was just great. Just, there weren't a lot of people there, and it was so cool. And he brought out Back Row G, and they did My Family, and it was fucking so cool. I really loved it.
Right from a kid, no, what's up, make it ring like that. Have you seen a man giggle after? You don't roll up and put it like that.
We then went into, we got a little bit of Blossoms because they were literally playing behind us. Watched a couple of records of them, and then went over to get a beer. Lauren went to watch. Do you know what? We had a bit of a reset. Lauren went to watch Blocks. We went to go get beer. We went to use the facilities. You know, all in all, move around the site, get ourselves situated, and prepared ourselves to go watch Wolf Alice. Who I love Wolf Alice. I think they're great. But now that I've seen them play this set, which again should have been a headline set, like I don't understand why we had Catfish on that Friday and they were so bad. Wolf Alice are a future headliner and they should have headlined. It was I thought they were fucking great. Not enough people turned up for them. Loads and loads of young girls running to the front, and I thought that was just amazing to see. So the conversation that we've been having over the last few years about female artists playing Reading and Leeds and how Festival Republic aren't responsible for the future of females in the music industry is fucking bullshit, because those girls running to the front are going to be inspired to go and start their own bands, and they're going to be the future Wolf Alice's and the future Blondies and the future Billie Eilish's and Hames and Garbages and Bjorks and amazing bands of the future. Anyway, enough politics on gender at festivals, but Wolf Alice were fucking great. Like, they have that perfect balance between kind of, not indie bangers, because I don't think they're an indie band anyway. They're a full-on rock band in a very traditional sense, but they have like ballads, and their ballads are banging. Don't Delete the Kisses, Rose, How Can I Make It Okay, Last Man on Earth, which up until seeing that live made no sense to me whatsoever. Didn't make any sense to me at all, but it's great. And then they got the big records, the big boy records, and I'm talking Giant Peach. I'm talking Yuck Fu. I'm talking Play the Greatest Hits. Like, they're an amazing rock band and they're just fucking great. They're destined for huge things. 2 Mercury nominations, 1 win. Fucking hell. I'm amazed that they're not bigger than they are, because they're fucking great. And they're signed to Dirty Hit, which is, the 1975 record label. So they're destined for good things. Cool. We then head over via the Festival Republic stage where Mae Muller was playing. Will's got a secret crush. He wanted to go and check him out. I then had to go and school Will on... I'm not a fan of Jerry Cinnamon. I don't fucking understand Jerry Cinnamon at all. I don't get it. I'm sorry. So Lauren and Cam went to go see Jerry Cinnamon, along with thousands and millions of other people that I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. I don't see the appeal in any way. And I'm okay that I don't understand that. And I know that I'm wrong, because clearly lots of people do enjoy him. But at that time, I got to go and give Will his yearly education on drum and bass music, and we went and watched Shy FX absolutely dominate the dance floor. Oh my good God, was it good. Shy FX. Like, the footage I've got is just dreadful, but it was packed in there. You could smell the MDMA on the air just wafting out at 46 degrees, just mental. Just absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we reconvene. We head over main stage west and we go and check out the 3 boys from Kilmarnock. From Kilmarnock with love, Mon the Biff. Who were fucking brilliant. They just smashed it. They really wanted to be there, and the crowd loved it. Like, every part of it was so good. Like, so good. They were fucking brilliant. Lauren's highlight of the weekend. They were absolutely great. And they've had a really good few records since I've seen them last in 2016. So it was good to see like those new records being played. Just watching back this footage just makes you smile. It was so fun. It was so much fun. Anyway, we stuck around. Cam was desperate to go watch Liam Gallagher. I've seen Oasis. I've seen Liam 3 times, I think. I didn't care, and I wanted to go see Girl in Red, as did Lauren and Will. So we stuck around, went and grabbed the last of the seltzers. Fucking Festival Seltzer, man, that is a dangerous thing. 5% tastes like water, straight down. That is fucking dangerous. Fucking dangerous. That's what gave me my hangover. My Monday morning hangover was the worst one by a long shot. We were already drinking for a little bit less. We're drinking a lot less time. Yeah, that seltzer, dangerous thing, but great fun. So we then head over to after having a lovely chat with the seltzer bar, who were all absolutely shit-faced, we decided to head over to the festival public stage to go watch Girl in Red, who drew a massive crowd. I guess all of the people that didn't want to go see Liam Gallagher or go to the dance stage or the one extra stage were all in that tent, and it was busy. And it was great. It was so great. To the people that were stood in front of me that I was talking to that just did not want to talk to me, but I kept speaking at them, I'm really sorry. But I hope you had a really lovely weekend, and I hope you enjoyed the festival.
My girl, you will be my girl.
Just, that fucking girl's amazing. She's so good. Again, the benefits of doing WTF episodes, I would have completely missed out who she was. I would never have done anything. I wouldn't have looked at her as an artist, really, unless I would have done that WTF episode. And I absolutely love her music. Her album is 100% on my albums of the year list. She's fucking great. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to see more of her. Girl in Red, man. What an amazing finish to the weekend. I hadn't clocked the girl with her tits out in front.
That's the end, boys and girls. Come to the end of Reading Festival 2021. Vlog ending. Sunday night, I'm by myself to go and make sure that our Greek style gyros. I think I might need some chips on the walk home. Give me 5.
I don't remember getting chips at all. That's hilarious.
A gyros that I just bought was completely free, which is brilliant. Can't argue at free food at a festival, you know what I mean? And we're done. We're done, boys and girls. We're over. It's the end. We've cried a lot. We've subbed a lot. Today was probably the best day. Sunday is never the best day. And yet Sunday was the best day. I'm going to do the long walk over the Thames. And that is the end of Reading Festival 2021. Fuck me. What a year. What a year. Sign off.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to do some form of sign off there, and I'm far too pissed and it's far too dark. So thank you to everyone that's been patient with me this year. I've not made anywhere near as many videos as I usually do. There's good reasons for that, and I'm gonna try and do a little update video pre-season 4 of WTF. Oh yeah, we're in season 4, baby. The minute, obviously, that we get an announcement. In fact, well, there's some great other Reading content that we can do. There's some other festival news that I'm going to be covering this year. I'm hoping to do Glastonbury next year. I'm hoping to do Splendid on the grass next year. Yeah, buddy. Which is really exciting. And I'm hoping that we can cover some really cool bands from all over the globe and speak to some really interesting new acts and do all sorts of fun things. The podcast is going to come back, all sorts of bits and bobs. There's a whole plethora of updates that I want to do. I'm not going to do that here. Thank you to everyone that's been patient and has enjoyed watching these videos over the last few months, and I've loved making them. So, and everyone that came up and said hi to me, I fucking love you so much. Thank you so much for coming and saying hi. It means literally the world. It justifies all of the hard work. So thank you so much. I hope you had a great festival. I'd love to know who your highlight was. If there's a highlight, just let me know in the comment section below. Who do we want to be playing next year? Let's start that conversation as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see some more content around Reading and Leeds. If you want to see some more content about music I'm listening to, or if you just want to find the best place to discover new music, this is the place to do that. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Cheers guys, bye.